What's up, Internet? We are here with Clockwork Knight. More accurately, the Clockwork Knight collection that was only available in Japan because Clockwork Knight was a game that was kind of chopped in half just so they could deliver it on time. Oh, Sega with your rushed delivery dates. Anyway, I was going to do this last week, but I was having some issues. The satiator really doesn't like the demo mode to the original game, so I'm trying the proper two-part disc that I have now. We should be okay with this, I think. This is the first game. We might do the second game next week. The original Clockwork Knight, notable for being my 100th review. I'm very proud of that. Anyway, let's get started. It's worth noting Clockwork Knight was also one of, like, 4 different attempts the Sega Saturn had at having a mascot. There was also Bug and Nights into Dreams, which is probably the most emblematic of the Saturn. Very, very good, but overlooked by basically everyone and misunderstood by everyone that isn't me. But this one's more a standard platformer, kind of like Bug, except better than Bug because screw Bug. Pretty sure this game also predates Toy Story, and it's a story about toys coming to life, so that's kind of neat. Also, it has a metric crap ton of secrets and stuff. Or at least the second game did, but I'm pretty sure the first one does as well. Anyway, that's the Maiden Chelsea. She exists in the clock, and she wakes people up at midnight to come alive. Very bright room for midnight, and also it's a children's room, so how we haven't woken everyone up at this point, I don't know. But, you know, we're just sort of establishing the cast of characters that are basically unimportant. She's not even a toy, she's a perfume bottle. But she'll give us a lot of lives, so we have to like her a whole bunch. I think these are mostly just background objects. And that's protagonist Kun Peperacho the Third. Now, the second game added this guy, Ginger. He is a playable character, and I think the Red Knight here is a playable character in this version specifically, like the 2-part Japanese disc. I don't know how to unlock him, though. But I know that Ginger's only available in the second game, so I'm guessing he probably is too. Making this whole playthrough of the first game kind of irrelevant for that information, but still, you know, we've got a long cutscene to sit through, and I don't want to skip it, though we could. Also, Perfume Bottle is best girl. She gives us lives. So stop trying to impress the other lady there, Pepper. You got your priorities wrong. Also, this is a rather impressive cutscene. Like, you know, the animation is rather nice on these guys. The stabbing animation, quite lovely. Also, style points. Because those are important. Also, ominous. Chicken legs. Alright, now I gotta call bullshit on this, because that was below him when he jumped. That should not have landed on his head. He should have jumped on it, if anything. But anyway, we're having a good time. Nothing could possibly ever go wrong. Also, laughing is kind of sinister. Reminds me of, oh, flashing lights. Don't like that so much. Rainbow Island on the Saturn has one of probably the most unintentionally sinister things ever. Its opening is just bizarrely creepy. But the maiden who wakes up the toys has been kidnapped. So if this is like a gargoyle situation where at daybreak we turn back into toys, no one's ever going to wake us up again. Also, I guess these are also toys, but they're being controlled now, I guess. Also, who has a toy that is effectively a giant helmet with a fork and a knife? That sounds like a terrible toy and also very dangerous. Oh, also it's Clockwork Knight, in case you couldn't tell. Apparently there was a third game in the works, and a prototype has arisen on the internet, so I'm going to have to take a look at that at some point. It's a puzzle game, so I'm not terribly interested. But we're in Betsy's room, so as we've established, it's a children's, yes, thank you, Brain, a child's room. There's no bed or child to be found, which is bizarre, but convenient, I guess. Also, we're in Japanese, so all this information is useless to me. It's a pretty bog standard 2D platformer, really. Also, we have a Keyblade well before Haley Joel Osment thought to pick one up and become a hero in Kingdom Hearts. So, take that, Tetsuya Nomura. But otherwise, it's pretty much just a bog standard 2 platformer. I had the bootleg sampler demo, which actually had the... I'm not sure what edge I'm standing on there to get that animation. I had the bootleg sampler that had the sequel, or a demo to it on it. And I ended up renting this game and finding it to be terribly boring because it's nowhere near as good as the second part of the game. The second part of the game actually adds quite a lot of stuff. Although both games have a problem with balance, like, because these games are really very easy, but, like, they get bizarrely difficult at, like, the last stage for some reason. They don't know how to properly balance themselves. How is that a toy? That's a torture device. Alright. Anyway, the picking up mechanic. Very useful in that we will probably need to use it to beat the game. I'm pretty sure the penultimate boss requires you to use it. Otherwise, you will never use it. When I first beat this game, I didn't even know I had that ability. That's going to be a consistent theme with this game, is there's just mechanics that are in it that are never really utilized at all. Going for an L. Oh, we missed it because I slowed down. I think you get an extra life if you win this. Trust me, it's not going to matter. As long as I don't run out of all the lives before the end of this room, which is like 2 stages and a boss, we're good for lives. Trust me on this. But, you know, I think this is a pretty whimsical game. Even if it's not the most fantastic or anything. It's a hell of a lot better than Bug was. Bug was just obnoxious. This is, if anything, kind of just inoffensive. Thanks, Brain. Yeah, this was the stage that's in the demo on the title screen. It froze. Again, throwing, you can do it, but it's like never actually required of you. At least not for a very long time. Gun vulnerability, go! I don't even need those clocks. Clocks are useless. Also, Atelier. Maybe they're promoting the series that doesn't exist yet. Pushing things. I don't recall this actually being a terribly useful ability. Like the pick up and throw mechanics, probably not used all that much, although it's been a very long time since I've played this game. Not since I reviewed it, honestly. I feel kind of bad about that, because I do have fond memories of Clockwork Knight, or at least its sequel. But it's not a very long game. Like I said, they kind of had to chop all of Clockwork Knight in half just to meet a deadline to release it, so... More importantly, there is a grab mechanic that also will pretty much never be used again. There's no pull. Like, pull is basically never used. Push might be, but pull certainly isn't. Don't need that health, because I'm already full on it. Just gonna not get murdered by punchy gloves. I do kind of like that you can interact with the background like that. It's a small thing, but still, it's a cool little feature. I think that's probably a technical flex more than anything on the developer's part. Throw. And for the R, there it is! I think that might be the first time I've ever gotten a 1-up that way. Trust me, it's not gonna matter in the long run. As long as I collect coins and don't royally screw up, we're fine on lives. Trust me. So next we're on a boss, courtesy of this book guy I don't remember as a character. Oh god, he's one of those slidey puzzle things. Fun story. I hate those things, and if they're in a game, I basically give up on the game immediately just because I hate these things so much. Oh, slidey block puzzle things. I hate them so much. Alright, so this is the first boss. He's a doll with a hat that's way too big. He does basically nothing. Like, he can maybe land on you, and he tries to right there, and that's That's about the extent of when he's actually being threatening. And he only does it once, so... Oh, I took damage because I didn't move. That's fine. Also, that's terrifying. Also, murder the doll head now. Also, the boss fight's over. Bonk. Again, boss not terribly threatening. We've already got 4 lives. We've doubled our lives since the start. Let's see if we can do more. But first, cutscenes! Although I want to point out we were at the bottom of the door, so how we climbed up a wall, your guess is as good as mine. It's nice that they keep the key on his back animated anyway. That's consistency. So we're about a quarter of the way through. Alright, so she's going to give us a whole bunch of lives now as we play roulette. And trust me, when I mean a whole bunch of lives, I mean a whole bunch of lives. So we can spend 1 coin, 2 coins, or 3 coins. We'll spend 3 coins. Better chance of surviving and victory. Want the red thing. Just gotta keep my eyes on it. Lost it for a second, but I think I got it. If not, trust me, we've got plenty of chances. Alright, we got 1 life. That's not great, but we can double it. Alright. As long as I don't take my eyes off it, we're good. Not interesting, maybe. But definitely going to guarantee lives. And now we've got 2 lives that we can double again. You can do this up to 999 lives. You will never need that many, but for safety, we might try and grab a whole bunch just because we can. Again, it's not interesting, but better to be guaranteed victory. As long as we don't get one of those clown heads, we double up, so, you know. Okay. We're all surrounded by clown heads. I don't care for that so much, but I see where it is. Right here. That's 8 lives. More lives for me. Oh, there's only 2 now. That's a bit scary, but we'll be fine. So even if we get this wrong, we can just try again. Oh no! No lives for us. But we can try again! And we can get 3 lives this time, so it's fine. Even if I'm inept at, if you want to call this roulette, which it's not roulette, it's just ridiculous how easy it is to get lives in this. Alright. I try and find them grouped together just so on the off chance I do lose track of it, the one next to it should still be okay. I think that's just a basic idea of how to do any of this really, though. That's 6 lives. This is a little harder because they're now sandwiched in between clowns, but I think I got it. This is where I make a fool of myself and prove I don't have it, and I lose all our lives again. Or not. More lives, please. Let's get 24. And then 48, and then like 100. Let's do it. And then 100 lives will be more than enough, I'm sure. Okay, now I think the one in the center of that was this one. It's 24 lives. More lives, please. I think this is it. That's 48. Let's double it up again. It's not like this really gets harder. There's a few more clown heads, but the roulette itself never really speeds up, so as long as you don't lose where you are, it's just as easy as it always was. 96 lives. I think that's enough. I think we're good. You know what? I'll bank those lives. I don't think we're going to need 100 lives, but I think we're good. Boom. And we'll just bank those coins, because those coins also act as a continue. If you have 25 of them, I think you can use it as a continue if you run out of lives. Not that I see that as a problem. Also, we just left through the door, so that cutscene made no sense. On to Kevin's room. See, the problem with the first Clockwork Knight compared to the second one is every stage is a very basic platformer. Like, there's extra mechanics and stuff, but the second game adds, like, different level types and stuff that keep it a lot more interesting. Also, what kid has little toy vacuum cleaners in their room? Like, that makes no sense. Pretty sure that's a vacuum cleaner anyway. Looks like a vacuum bag attached to a hose. Also, shoutouts to the little, like, Lego rocket plane thing in the background. That's exactly how I played with Legos back in the day. It's like just... It was that character from the Lego movie, honestly. It's, okay, I don't care what this thing was designed to make, I just want to make a spaceship. Always, and only spaceships, nothing else. That's what Legos were for. They were for making spaceships. Now, if I recall, some of these pits actually instant kill you. And a lot of them are traps. Like, you have to go, like, an extra mile just to activate a trap, basically. I don't see the need to do that. Again, what are they gonna, you know, entice us with? More lives? Thanks to the magic of the incredibly broken bonus game, I don't think that's a problem for me. Kind of appreciate the sprite interacting with the character models there. That's kind of nice. Also, the music in this game is just kind of nice. Bonk. I think that's it. We're missing the R. Oh! Alas, I did not get an extra life from this. Oh well. On to the next level. Where we talk to this ball thing. It's both, actually. I've got the 2-disc collection, but I'm playing the first game for now. Depending on how fast this goes, I might do both. Or I'll do the second one tomorrow or next week or something. Also, spoilers, but that's the boss in the background. The Sega Saturn jet robot. Yes, there was a 2-disc collection of Clockwork Knight. It was only available in Japan. And it came with a calendar. And a really nice extra big box. And it has some extra, like, secret stuff in it. And some bonus modes and stuff. And it's probably nowadays cheaper than buying any individual North American copy of this. And it seems to interact with the satiator a lot better than, oh, I needed to be up there, didn't I? Wait! Wait for me, train! That's fine. We're good. We're good. We're not good. Uh-oh. Oh, it's coming around. We're good. We're good. No problem. There we go. Alright. Riding a train to victory. Using the mighty Keyblade before it was made cool. The satiator's for getting around disc reading problems, mostly. I do own this disc physically. But yes, you could use a satiator to get around that sort of stuff. Alright, there's Ginger. Playable character in the second game, if you know code. And I think he is in this bundle as well, but I don't know the code for him. Alright, this guy, I remember him being really tough when I was a kid. I had trouble fighting him, but I don't think he's actually all that tough a fight. But he's very cool. Just avoid. Yep, that's right. Alright, that's one. Yeah, I tried using the English version I have, but the satiator didn't like the demo play of it, so I'm using my Japanese version now. Which really just makes the small bits of text in the game a little bit more awkward. Yes, there are games that don't work with the satiator. A friend of mine has a lot of trouble with FMV sequences in some of their games. And I know that certain versions of stuff just doesn't work properly on it. Yet. I wouldn't say it's rock solid. For the most part it is. But part of it is old technology interacting with new technology. And that's always more of an art than a science than anything. Like when I first got mine, I had to basically reinsert it into the Saturn about 6 times before it would actually read. But some stuff just doesn't work, and as I understand, that's just a matter of the programming not working terribly well. With updates, it should get better. That said, the satiator is incredibly expensive to go in on a gamble, I'll admit. I just got it because I love my Sega Saturn so much. And it's great for archival work as well. Also, whenever I get to upgrade my Sega Saturn, it makes me happy because this thing is so cool. Alright, we're in the kitchen. We're already like 2/3 done the game. This is a very short game. Yeah, I agree. Not having to actually solder, the fact that it's effectively a soft mod is definitely a big plus. You're talking to a guy who broke no less than 4 Dreamcasts trying to fix the lasers on them. The sad thing is I don't even have anything on my Dreamcast worth playing. Because I'm the proud owner of 7th Cross Evolution and Blue Stinger. And not much else. But I'm pretty technologically inept, so, you know, soft modding is definitely a big plus for me. Let's kill all these guys before this runs out. Well, now we got some more technical platforming. The RAM cartridge update is definitely a big plus. Lets you play a lot of really fun games. Although, to be fair, there are lots of things that can let you do basically the same thing without having to buy it. And there's a lot of different RAM upgrades, because pretty much every game that required it had one bundled with it. So you could get like a King of Fighters 1, or like a Samurai Showdown 1, or like a Street Fighter 1. Or alternatively, you could just get the what is it, the Action Replay card that's also a memory card. Which is what I got, just to do imports and stuff. Because North American Saturn games are really unbelievably expensive. Oh, I could have rid that soap. I'm gonna do that. Soap style. Oh, haha, I got the life. Didn't need it. Got 104 of them. So we need O's. Oh yeah! Does that mean we get 2 lives because we got 2 letters? No. Well, it doesn't matter. Slippery linoleum! Alright. So, let's do the second chunk of the kitchen, which I believe is a little bit trickier. But the game is relatively easy until you get to like the final world, and then it just gets dumb hard from what I remember. Like, it's just not really well balanced. Okay, so let's not drown. Because I don't think we can swim. And I don't want to try. I kind of like the little things in the background stepping on the... Whoop! I don't know what just happened, but... Ooh, okay. There are plates. That's good. I'm gonna go in here. What child would have a toy like this, though? It's a big, like, helmet with a fork and a knife? Who knows? Hey, I got an extra life! Don't even need it! Okay, how do I get out of here again? Okay, well, you're dead. Ah, I see. Kill everything and jump in the sink. Whoop. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're good. Yeah, you're right. It does look a little French. Ooh. I mean, to be fair, this house does have a background that is literally just labeled Atelier. So we might be in some French house, maybe. Although I thought Pepper was supposed to be, like, Italian. I want in here. I think a lot of this stuff is probably inspired by real toys, but I don't know about that guy. That guy was just, we need something that looks overtly evil. And let's not get crushed by the faucet. There we go. Alright. I think that's a pocket watch. Okay, I think we gotta turn on the water somehow. Block that. Or maybe we just have to go back the way we came. This is Proto Kingdom Hearts. This had Keyblades like 10 years before Kingdom Hearts was a thing. Probably more fun than Kingdom Hearts 3, though. Oh good, it's more slidey block Puzzle Man, because these things... I'll say it before I say it again, if I see these things in games, I give up on those games. I hate those slidey block puzzles so bad. Let's not get crushed. Oh, Pepper! Oh, yeah, I remember this fight kind of sucking because everything's ice physics. But, I mean, I've got 106 lives. I'm not worried. Yeah, I hear ya. I played a metric shit ton of the bootleg sampler disc when I was a kid, too. That was, like, one of 6 discs I had for the thing. I had this, the triple pack, which was Virtua Fighter 2, Virtua Cop, Daytona USA. I had the previously played on stream a couple weeks ago, Sonic 3D Blast, which I think is underrated. And I had the legendarily great Astal, which I would love to review again. Maybe I'll do that after Clockwork Knight, too. Who knows? Okay, just gotta be careful, because while I got lots of lives, I don't have a lot of health. But this is, in a sense, kind of a remake of the first boss already. Just to kind of show you how creative they were being with this game. In addition to the fact they had to chop the game in half just to meet release dates. Alright. Cutscenes look really nice, though. And my satiator isn't exploding showing them, so that's a plus too. Alright. I don't think I need to take part in this roulette. I still have 106 lives. I've died once. I think we're good. I'll just keep my coins and use them as a continue if things go really, really sideways. Still haven't found Chelsea. Alright, this is the last world, I believe, the attic. This is where things actually get difficult. Because this game has a wonky difficulty. Yeah, I remember this. This was kind of where I first had trouble with the game when I reviewed it many years ago. Hey, got an extra life. Again. I kind of like the idea of like these pocket watches being some kind of like weird sort of dog snake creature. Go away, honey bear. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, health is going to be an issue. Lives, not so much. But health, definitely a problem. No, there's nothing that will emulate the loading from disk sound. Yeah, these guys, this is what I remember having trouble with, is just fighting this jerk. And I believe there's actually like a crushy ceiling here too. This is where I had troubles. This is where I first died when I reviewed this. Man, that was 200 reviews ago. It's been a very long time. These guys kind of have a perfect guard. I care not for that. I think my solution was just tank damage from these guys. Or knock them so far back that it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, run like hell. That's pretty much my solution to these. I remember that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are... No, I've got like 300 reviews of all games on my YouTube channel. I started 7 years ago, because it's the one thing in life I'm actually good at, so I'm trying to make a job of it. That and employment is rather hard for me anyway, so might as well try and do the one thing I like. Alright, go, 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 go. Oh yeah, these guys explode. They're different from everything else. Get these coins and not do anything with it, because I'm not going to go do another roulette, because there's no point, and I'm dead. Yes, and still going strong. Well, to be fair, there's desperation in that. I can't do much else. And I really need this to work out for me, or else I'm, you know, on the street. So, you know, hopefully I get famous at some point. Support comes, that would be nice. Did that honey bear throw a... I think that thing that bear threw was a toothbrush. Oh, I agree. Like, my feelings of games are different too, but... You know, what matters is that you have a passion for it and you'll find an audience. Or you'll at least find a couple of people that care. Crap. Yeah, we're gonna die a whole bunch here. I mean... Unironically, my favorite Sega Genesis game is Ernest Evans. Okay? I'm not going to pretend like everyone has the same taste in games as I do. Also, I like the Sega Saturn. That already makes me kind of a weird outsider. But, you know. Yeah, it's really kind of sad that there aren't that many people into retro games. Pretty much everyone who is nowadays is really just in it because they see money. And that's annoying. Like, I'm an archivist by nature. Like, part of the reason why I did get a satiator was just so that I could have an archive of this stuff in case it ever dies. Plus, disc rot is legitimately a thing. So I'd like to have to avoid doing that with my copy of Panzer Dragoon and stuff. You know, I'd like to keep my big fancy box of knights safe, if I can. Crushy ceiling. Now bear in mind, at this point, when I first reviewed this, I forgot that there was like a throw ability. The boss after this actually requires you to use it. So, I was just running into things, basically just stabbing the hell out of it. I do have the 3D pad. I bought that as a birthday gift to myself when I was in high school, which was like 12 years ago. Wow, I'm old. But I remember it's like, hey, I want a Sega Saturn. My family gave away mine to a pawn shop for free. I'm bitter about that. I want to relive some Saturn stuff, so let's do it. It was a great birthday gift I had to give to myself because no one else will give me one. Well, you know, you don't have to worry about that if you do get a satiator. They're a bit spotty, but I'm running off one right now. And, I mean, they're really, really, really damn expensive, but, you know, they'll let you bypass your laser, which is very effective at, you know, keeping your Saturn alive. You don't have to worry about that dying. Don't have to worry about disc rot anymore, at least for practicality. I don't care about the life, I just want to not get murdered. Oh, good old D by Kenji Eno. I think the only Kenji Eno game I ever played was Panic Restaurant on the NES. I never played Enemy Zero or D. I really probably should. Also, Kenji Eno was a total boss. Like, he was the guy who made a collector's edition for his game and hand-delivered it to everyone who had one. He was the guy who, at a PlayStation conference, when he showed off Enemy Zero, marketed it with the Sony logo and then had it morph into the Saturn logo because he was that pissed off with how Sony handled their version of D. He was an absolute boss. Well, you know, I think if I don't do Clockwork Knight 2 next week, or this week, I'll probably do it next week, but, you know, if you want, after that I could try Sega Rally. I do have a copy of it. I'm not very good at it, but, you know, I do have it, and I do have my Sega 3D controller somewhere around here. I seriously have no idea how I'm supposed to fight these guys. Best strategy I could ever come up with is just leg it, grab the health, and just run. Because they've got a perfect guard, and they're in a big stupid room. Oh, that's pretty crap. I don't think the satiator can help with logic chips. It's mostly just a thing that lets you play stuff off a hard drive so you can save your laser. Yes, it's very nice. There is a few issues with it, though. It's not perfect. I mean, like I said, I was going to play this last week, but couldn't because the North American version I had running was, it didn't like the demo play of it. It didn't like Sonic 3D Blast either. I had to play the Japanese version, despite the fact that I'm playing an English version. Just for the ability for it to run properly. So, you know, it's not perfect, but I think a lot of that's going to be fixed with patches over time. I heard it has issues playing the RAM expansion fighters as well, but I think that's standalone. I think if you still have a RAM expansion kit, they'll play fine. Oh, I'm at the one hard level of Clockwork Knight, so, you know, we might be here a while. I still have no idea how to kill these stupid things after, what, 3 years? Was the last time I played this game for my review. I think my solution was just to take that health and run. That's a really obnoxiously designed boss. It's not even a boss, but it should be. I've got a perfect guard. I'm like, what was it, that thing from Excalibur 2089 or whatever it was. I'm gonna be the first boss, and I'm gonna have a perfect guard and longer reach than you. That's fair design. Okay, so let's be careful not to get murdered by all the murder things. And the moment I pick that up, the dynamite guy exploded. See, this is why I actually went out of my way to get 102 lives at the first possible opportunity. Just because this level is weirdly bullshit. Game in general, very easy up to this point, and then here it just gets dumb. Okay. I think when they back up like that, they're vulnerable. I think that's the strategy. Which is really kind of esoteric, but I guess it worked. I have more health than I did, so that's a plus. I may have figured out a strat on these stupid things. Hooray! Now let's be careful around those dynamite guys, because I don't want to deal with them, and I'm going to have to. As someone who's an actual gaming journalist, I would never say that, but... yeah, this level is just really a bad damage and difficulty spike in a relatively easy game. Like, I can't pick that guy up, or the explosion guy will explode. So I'm just gonna have to avoid that. Hit that guy. Oh. Alright, well fortunately my sword does happen to count as an extension of my hitbox, so I can grab that health. Also, Dark Souls is not that hard. I take offense to everyone who says Dark Souls is hard. It's not that bad. It's unforgiving, but it's not hard. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Okay. Oh. Yeah, this level's bad. This is why I had to get 100 lives at the first possible gambling minigame I could. Because this level is just dumb. But yeah, like up to this point, all we've had is platforming levels. And to be fair, it's a platformer. Clockwork Knight 2 has like auto-scrolling levels and a lot of other really interesting things. It's a significantly more interesting game than this. Also, apparently, I think I mentioned this before, but apparently a prototype of the third Clockwork Knight came out on the internet, so I might have to pop that on the satiator and give it a shot, because that sounds interesting. Although I've also heard it's a puzzle game, so I probably won't be any good at it. Alright. Throw. Stab. Pick up. Throw. Alright. Just gonna have to wait. If this level wasn't just obnoxiously designed, it's also just a big time waster. And as an impatient human being, that's not fun for me. I can't do anything about that. Okay. Well, I can't get that health unless I jump over this guy, stab him, throw him, land here, grab that. Okay, we're good. Now we just have to be very careful not to land in those spikes or get crushed to death. Both of which, very likely. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Oh, hey, bonus health. Nice. Yeah, I think that bear is throwing, toothbrushes at you for some reason. Haha, invulnerability. Not the life. Bonk. C. Wasn't even on the board. Can I just spell Clockwork with a K? I mean, I don't care for the extra life. I really genuinely don't need it, but still. Alright, that level's done. Alright, here we go. More Japanese! I can't read it. This is a really boring stage design. Like, it's just ugly. I mean, I guess that's the point, but the other levels were at least interesting to look at. This is not. Oh look, more coins that I don't need because all they're useful for really is more lives. Okay. I really dislike how slow it is to fight those stupid things. If I could just jump over them, I would. Alright. I'm terrified I'm going to run into a trap, so I'm not going to run headlong into it. Hold on. I think we're in some Boo Ghost House nonsense right now. Aha! So what's over this way? I think this is the way we actually need to go. Okay, now, my adventurous instinct tells me not to go to the last one. So let's go to the penultimate one. Teleporting maze! Oh good, more of these things. Surprise! You've been teleported to the previous stage. Have fun. Grab that, thank you. Oh, this is new. I care not for your toothbrush. Although you should brush your teeth, that's important. I find it really amazing how few people actually know what penultimate means. A lot of people think it means like, you know, it's the last one. It's the ultimate one. It's like, no, it means second to last. It's a good word, though. Okay, that guy can't throw his toothbrushes at us anymore. I really dislike precision platforming like this. There we go. Got an extra life. On top of the 103 we already had. Alright. I do believe this is the final level. Of this part, anyway. And we've only been here for about 50 minutes, so maybe we'll play the second game too. I think there's one more fight after this. Yeah, this guy you have to throw stuff at. I remember this, when I first reviewed this game many, many years ago, I, again, kind of forgot that throwing was a thing you could do. So, it just kind of got stuck on this boss. Not sure what to really do about it. Whoops. Yeah, you're supposed to attack his head. Okay, got it. I think a lot of people think that. Ah. It's very much in your face, people. Learn basic English. I think you can kind of pile on damage before he collapses, because I think it collapses after you do a certain amount of jumps in one spot. Run! Okay, I think I just have to hit him with this. I'm guessing what I have to do is throw it up from below, because I genuinely don't remember this fight. I remember the fight after this being a lot easier. And it being the final boss. Come on, Mecha Gorilla, let's go. Oh, here we go. Mecha Gorilla not happy. I think the previous robot that was a Transformer was a little bit cooler. But I'm a sucker for the Wing Gundam, so, you know. And none of the terrible Endless Waltz redesigns. Yes, you just gotta... Oh god! That's some nice foreground, background mechanics right there. Okay, I got lucky there, but we took him. And there's the Princess Chelsea. Hooray, we did it. Now all the toys can be alive again forever. Except not. This is genuinely terrifying. And a bit of a tonal shift. Oh no! I was genuinely afraid that meant the thing crashed. Oh, he's a big smiley! Hi, big smiley. Oh god, he's not smiley anymore. This boss, he's so hard that he's actually the first level of the next game. Because continuity. Ack. Keep an eye on the faces. There's a spoiler in one of the faces. Spoilers. I don't think you can take out more than one of the claws at once. I think he goes after that the first time just to show you that's what you're supposed to do. Alright. Okay, let's avoid getting smashed by his... Whoop! Alright. Not in a great shape, but... we got this. Possibly. Or we don't. Spoilers! That looked like pepper. I wonder whatever that could have meant. I mean, I'm not worried. I've got 101 lives, but I would prefer to have more health than I currently do. Also, I guess this boss is some kind of commentary on the evils of television or something. Also, I do believe that's it. Yeah, it seems to pull the camera a little bit. That's the final boss, by the way, of the first half of Clockwork Knight, because, again, they had to chop the game in half. Also, we might get some bonus stuff for having so many lives. Maybe just a few. Hooray! You did good, Pepper. Oh wait, except she's still unconscious, and therefore all the toys are still in danger of never waking up and being alive again. Dun dun dun. Go play part 2. The end, except not really, because it's only half the game. Oh, this is kind of cute. It's a pretty good ending shot, I'll admit. Even though it's not the ending. Bum bum bum. Oh crap, she's not waking up. That means none of the toys will ever wake up. To be continued! And since we've only wasted an hour, I figure I could play probably the second one. I'm just going to grab a drink real quick, and I guess I'll be back for the second part, because why not? Ah, delicious, delicious caffeine. Alright. So we are here with the Clockwork Knight Special 2-Disc Collector's Edition. So, let's play part 2. Oh, but before we do that, let's see if we can completely mess with the continuity of this a little bit. Just give me a sec. So there's a code you can put in. Let's see if I can figure out what it was. Had it written down, and here it is. Alright, let's see. Alright, that should be the tone saying the code worked. So now we just gotta go over here, and we should completely throw... Yes, it does. His nose does look like a hex key. Alright, this is Clockwork Knight 2. Even though the cover just says Clockwork Knight. Start! Also, screw continuity! We're playing the Rival Knight. Oh no! We're losing against the final boss. I don't think I've ever seen that animation before. Neat. This is literally the exact fight we just did, by the way. I don't think they actually changed it. I think they may have, like, reduced his health slightly, but it's basically the same fight. I like that I still have Pepper's 1-ups, though. Although I wish I kept all 100 that I had in reserve. Yeah, it's the same fight, he just dies a lot faster. Alright. So now we're in Kid's room, even though there was already 2 of those. Sure, why not? We changed how characters talk to each other. We don't just have text boxes over there standing animations anymore. That's kind of neat. Now this music has been etched into my very soul because this was the music that played when you played the Clockwork Knight demo on the bootleg sampler. I played this one level a lot. Run past those cards, you collect them. They sort of replaced the jumping to collect letters nonsense thing at the end of the stages for extra lives. It should be worth knowing. I'm basically playing as Luigi, so to speak. He plays a little bit slipperier. He's a little faster. He's a bit floatier. I think he gets a double jump as well. So it's not like it's a completely different experience, but he does play a little bit different. He doesn't have a stab, he has a slash. I like that animation. Alright, clock. See? Double jumps! Although I think that only works when you run jump. And only at certain timings. But otherwise it's basically the same game, just better done. Also there's party poppers now. And they give you coins! Which we need to get more lives! Hooray! Alright. Okay. I do like the pirouette jump. Nothing else. We got style points with this character. Ooh. Also, he's got a deeper voice. Whoops. Haha! That is just my luck right there. Am I going to run out of lives? Quite possibly. That's actually a genuine fear. Yeah, slashing at the little lock boxes probably shouldn't open them. But it does. We've got the pirouette jump of style. We don't need to question things. I really should just throw those stupid eggs straight up. That's what I need to do. That's my problem. Also, this level shouldn't take us 5 minutes. They're very generous on their time. Plus, you can pick up other time things. Although, that landing's a bit close to a pit. That's a little dickish. Alright. You know, I just like that this is basically Toy Story before Toy Story was a thing. Yes, he probably is giving everybody the finger. He is the rival character. If he's not, he's trying to tell you off. Oh, there we go. Thank you, extended hitbox. Oh. Haha. Alright, let's go. Now, I don't remember this game as well as I remember the first game. The first game I actually remember pretty well. I remember this game having kind of the same wonky difficulty spike near the end. And I remember there being like a greater variance in levels, which is nice, although it's just as short a game. I want to know what was in that other egg. Curiosity compels me. Start straight up. I mean, those coins are nice, but I would have preferred something a bit more practical for my current situation, which is I don't have many lives. Can we fix that? Preferably by getting like 100 at once. That was luck. That was absolute bloody luck. I'll take it. Alright. Cool. And now we're Pepper again because continuity is hard! This is what makes me really like this game. If I recall, this is an auto-scroller type level. Which is weird because Ginger has his own scrub brush mount. So you'd think he'd probably ride that, but instead we're just Pepper for it, because I guess they couldn't be bothered. This kind of reminds me of those minecart levels in Donkey Kong Country. A lot. Ow. I think there was a way to get back into the background there. I don't know how to do it, though. Whoa! Ah. Well, fortunately, I've got a couple of lives. That's going to be a big, important thing, is having those lives, but... I would be really embarrassed if I whiffed it that badly here that I got a game over. That would just be... Oh, I see where the path splits. I missed it. To be fair, you would not notice that the first time you're playing this. Okay, I think I needed that damage in order to survive that drop. Alright, got another card, got some health. Granted, the greatest threat is instant death. I think those are ketchup bottles. For some reason. What? Where the hell did that guy come from? What? Okay, well I know where the path splits. So we could try and grab that this time. There doesn't seem to be any way to attack behind you, which is a problem. Also, I think those clowns react relative to when you pass them. So if you go later, you should... There we go. Now, hopefully there's something good on this path. Got some extra health, that's good. Not gonna help with the instant death problem, but useful all the same. Aha! I think I beat the level. I just cheated. Okay, sure. Secrets! They make life easier for us. Alright. I do believe we're at a boss fight. Huh. I think I have to hit that, Okay, I see. Just gotta There's also codes in the game to let you play as these bosses. I don't know how practical that actually is, because you'll be fighting yourself effectively, but it's a neat idea. Okay. What was the point of that exactly, Mr. Weird Snaky Thing? I think the world may never know because he's just dead. Alright. I took the music out of his life, and that ruined him. Sorry. I feel bad now. It is rather nice graphically. Oh, here we go. Time to play roulette again. And I have a lot of coins to spend. Let's see if we can get another 100 lives. Oh! Well, they've upped the value of them this time. Instead of 3 coins, it's now 15. But... okay, I see the one I want. Should be the one right in the back. 3 lives. Double it up. Okay. This one. I'll give us 6 lives. Double it up. That's 12. I think we can do more. Okay, that had a weird stutter. I'm not sure. I'm gonna say it's this one. Yeah, that was weird. It, like, had this weird stutter at the last second. I don't know what that was about. That's okay, though. We've got plenty more chances. That's 3 lives. Let's double it up. Okay, I think it was this one. There's like a weird jump to them at the end that I'm not sure what that's about, but we'll make do. Okay, that time it didn't jump. It should be this one. It's 12. Double it up. Should be this one. It's 24. It's 48. Let's do one more. I genuinely have no idea why they let you do this. But either way, that's basically 100 lives. I think we're good. It's not too hard, except that For some reason, it sometimes has like this weird stutter on the final frame, and it's hard to tell if it like jumped an extra one or not. Alright, study room. Now have enough. As long as the satiator doesn't have a meltdown, we're good. It's just a matter of, you know, not giving up. It's true, Donkey Kong Country did let you basically get unlimited lives that way too. There's a few ways to get unlimited lives in DKC. I do kind of like the gold-studded versions of these guys. They're kind of classy. Stylish. Take that, bug. We can do background, foreground, 3D platforming nonsense too. And we're a better game. Uh-oh. Crunch. Also, that's kind of a neat feature. Little books unfold. What? Okay, I'm calling bullshit on that. Oh yeah, pretty much all the Donkey Kong Country games had like random nonsense that would let you gain unlimited lives. Can I knock this open and jump into it? I don't think so. I'm guessing it's the other way. Oh, let's not land there. Although, I have a double jump! Screw you, level design. I go where I want because double jumps. Yeah, well, that's the thing. It's something that's there that you can do, but you know, I don't think it's necessarily part of the intended experience. Unless you really desperately need the help. Or you're the Cacho or something who desperately needed the help. And still probably had a lot of issues actually completing it with basically unlimited lives. I think those were like 3-episode sagas, the DKC games. I really gotta watch some more Game Center CX. Alright. Here we go. I do like the jazzy tunes. Oh, I just won an extra 2 lives somehow. Not sure how. Not gonna question it. Oh, that was cathartic. Squish. Oh, that's just gonna keep shooting out those rocket guys. Alright, we'll leave that box alone then. Please give me some health. Extra time. Don't really need it, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, I think this track is what I'm gonna have to use in my review. This song is just too jazzy not to use. Gotta take these extra coins, because worst case scenario, it's a continue. I can get up there. Double jumps! Oh. Alright. I might have deserved that. I won't doubt that game. Okay. So just kill a whole bunch of guys in a chain and you get 3 lives. Fair enough. I quite like how stylish this guy's key looks. Like it's got like a, I don't want to say embroidery. It's got a nice inlay to it though. Some more time. No, I don't do skits. I don't appear on camera. I don't like that stuff. I think it sort of detracts. It's just gameplay footage of me talking. I don't even write scripts. I'm actually kind of a perfectionist like that. If I started writing scripts, I would never get anything done. I just ad-lib everything. Which is tough. I spent most of my life as a mute. I had to sort of teach myself how to talk in order to do this. But, you know, it's the one thing I have left in this world. It's the one thing I'm going to do. So it better work out. Oh, what do we have? Egg. Time! It's always time for more eggs. Yeah, the books look nice. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna say that Clockwork Knight is not a nice looking game. There we go. I don't even know why I wanted to do that. I have all the lives I'm gonna need. Jump. Well, like I said, I do this more out of necessity than anything. I had my dreams ripped away by a natural disaster, and this is the one thing I have left. But I was a medical mute when I was a kid. Not because of, like, physical impairments or anything, but it was a psychological thing. But if I wanted to have any ounce of my dream left, I had to force myself to talk. It's tough. Even right now, it's incredibly stressful for me to even talk. Like, even just doing this right now, it's actually ridiculously anxiety-inducing in me, but it's a necessity. I am anything but confident. I have the lowest self-confidence ever, but thank you. I appreciate that someone says that about me. Oh yeah, I've had a lot of issues like, okay, that's interesting. Wasn't I supposed to go down here somehow? Oh, you know what that is? I'd send those rockets here. I see, okay. Fair enough, game. That's actually kind of elaborate. Alright, where does this go then? No, I've had and still do have a lot of issues. It's developmental stuff from when I was a kid. Like, I've even said this in one of my more recent reviews because I had to use keyboard controls for something. And I've just never done well with keyboard controls. That's why I'm primarily a console gamer. But part of my developmental stuff was just, I've always had very bad motor skills. Like, to the point where I couldn't tie my own shoes until I was almost in high school. And I've been trying to get, like, a proper diagnosis from a doctor because I figure I'll probably get some sort of government support or something, which would be nice. Oh, that's cool, actually. That's actually a really neat little mechanic. But, right now, no doctor is actually taking patients for what I've got, so, you know. Best I've got is, what little my channel makes and, what my Patreon supporters can help me with. And I just sort of make do with that. Alright. I will say this game is a little bit tougher than the previous one, but again, it's not that bad. It's mostly just me being impatient, trying to run through stuff. I don't think I'm going to bother with these rockets, because all they do is take you to an extra area. And if I want to get out of here faster, it makes more sense to not bother with that. That's going to give me time, don't need that. It's really sad that I've had to do this so many times that I actually... You know what I need to do is grab that egg and throw it up there to get the health boost. Alright, if I die, I'm doing that. gonna skip past this. Alright. Yeah, no, I know what that's all about myself. Problem is, employment's always been tough for me. Like, I've only ever managed to get 1 or 2 other jobs other than the ones I make for myself. Like, I worked in a place, I worked in a garden center for 15 years, and I'd still be doing that, although I'd be making less than minimum wage because the people who ran it were not great people. But they shut down after 100 years of service. That was their anniversary thing, is we're shutting down. And I ended up working at a convenience store, which I can't deal with people. Again, it's one of those things I can't deal with. I worked there for about a year, and I was treated like absolute garbage, and I can't do it again. This is the one thing I have any sort of talent and passion for, so I have to see it through. And I have to throw everything I have at it because I've got nothing else. Alright, I think we finally beat the level we want. I had C there. Damn it. Oh, I've done retail in a store. I can tell you that sucked. Like, I have severe anxiety when it comes to people, and I've got, like, severe hypersensitivity to stuff, so, like, even just the sound of other people talking to me is enough to send me into a panic attack sometimes. And I've gotten better about dealing with it, but it's still not something I'm particularly apt at. But I'm sort of PTSD at working at a store, too. I worked at a 7-Eleven for a year, and halfway through the year I got a new manager, and she just decided flat out she didn't like me, so she did a bunch of, like, random nonsense to try and get me fired, to the point where she hired someone to, like, steal from the store and then blame me on it. And I was done at that point. It was just awful. I don't want to deal with that ever again. Come on. Oh, it's transforming into another thing. Yeah, it wasn't fun. It's a cheetah now. That's cool. But shouldn't that have turned it orange instead of just spotty? Also, did it try and attack me? Because it looked like it just ran over me and did nothing. This is not a very smart boss. It might be a leopard. It's a spotty cat. It could be a very, very large serval for all I know. It runs too fast and does nothing. What's blue? Does it turn to a fish? Bats aren't blue. I call bullshit. Also, you should definitely not have turned blue after turning yellow. You should have turned green. Although, you should have also turned orange at that point. So, really, at this point, you should be brown. Because that's what, like, all the colors combined equal. Well, I got a little bit of health, not a ton. I'm kind of reminded of the first boss from Astel. That was a bat, too. Alright. Come on. Let's go. There we go. That, to me, seems like a dead boss. Cool. Alright. got another roulette, and I have 107 lives, so I don't see a need to use it. Let's just keep the coins. Bathroom! This room actually looks like a lot of fun, aside from the puffer fish that would kill anyone. Alright. Oh, that's kind of a whimsical background. This is this game's equivalent of the kitchen, I guess. Oh, hey, look, we've got a transparency effect. Quack! I just want to keep making that sound, honestly. Quack! Well, take your time. we still got, like, 4 more worlds to go, 4 more levels to go through, including this one. What are these supposed to be? Sugar cubes? Whoa! Okay, I don't want that to touch me, I'm sure of that. Those ducks are awesome. Helicopter? You're not supposed to be here. This is the bathroom. This isn't the aviation room. Oh, Dad. Alright, let's try again. Whack. It's such a cute sound. Oh, I could have used that health that I got. I do appreciate that it shoots bubbles out when you jump on the little loofah thing. That's cool. Whack. What? Okay. Sure, why not? That's a very tight jump. I have a double jump. I could have jumped over you. Didn't. So I wasn't thinking. Oh. Okay. I think we gotta run for it. Oh, it's a little turtle! That's adorable. Makes a little squishy sound. Thank you for saving me, Mr. Loofah. Oh. Okay, don't throw things directly at walls next to you, because they disappear. Mental note. Okay. Okay, there, hitbox. Oh, it's little elephants. Whoa. Oh. Well, I'm not getting murdered by water right now, so that's a plus. Alright. We got this. Completely by accident, I got the K. Nice. I think this level also has the second of 2 of those auto-scrolly levels. So we might end up being Pepper again for a level for no reason. And fortunately, we have the lives, so that if we die a whole bunch, it doesn't matter that much. Although, if we could find a shortcut, that wouldn't hurt my feelings. Music here's really nice as well. House in the background looks good. That was not fast enough. little octopus in a boat. Boat pusses. I'm worried about that thing in the background. Okay, so those water things probably launch you into the background. Holy crap, that's a big shark. Oh! Oh! Those sharks are genuinely scary. Speaking as someone who's been playing a lot of Everblue recently, sharks, they're legitimately scary. Oh, I don't like that. Okay, so those things don't drop on you. That's a good thing to know. What? Checkpoints would be nice, game. Also the ability to hit behind me. Still, I appreciate this. I live nowhere near any body of water, so, you know. But I will tell you, Snacker the shark from Banjo-Kazooie messed me up something bad when I was a kid. I was actually playing a Banjo-Kazooie hack yesterday. I was thinking, you know, is Snacker gonna be here? And it wasn't, and that makes it the best thing ever, because Snacker terrified the ever-living hell out of me. I'm gonna be an immortal shark monster from the terrible ocean that you can't kill, and I will follow you forever. And then the next level you have to help a big metal shark, so, you know. Banjo-Kazooie was weird like that. Still one of the best N64 games. But I think Rocket did Banjo-Kazooie better than Banjo-Kazooie did. So, you know. There's always room for improvement. Whoa, okay. I would have liked to have jumped there. Ah! It's Clapper the Seal from Donkey Kong Country. Pretty sure it's the same sound effect anyway. I don't think I understand how I was supposed to do that. That's an auto-scroller. But, okay. Yeah, a shark attack's pretty unlikely, and I mean, even if you were around sharks, they're not inherently aggressive, typically. They're usually more curious than anything. But, at the same time, I totally get the whole being terrified of them. You know, after playing Banjo-Kazooie, I played Donkey Kong 64, and there was an all-underwater level. And I knew it was made by Rare, so I figured, Snackers would be there. He wasn't, but I hated being in the water, so I hated that level. Really intensely. Aw, it's Pirate Octopus, friend! I don't want to be there. I don't want to be there. This looks like one of the bosses from Donkey Kong Country 3. The guy behind the waterfall. That you have to spit water into his eyes. Also the Squid Baron from Shantae. I gotta play some Shantae. Let me... Alright, there we go. Kind of appreciate that he laughs at you if you fall in the water. That's kind of funny. Haha. That's a cute boss. Makes some fun sounds too. Hey, more roulette that I'm not gonna play, because I don't need to. Alright, final world, the clock tower. You know, that every house has. Likewise, similar to the attic, this is where things get bullshit, from what I remember. So, get ready to watch us die a whole bunch. I like the gold-plated ones of these guys. They were cooler looking. Okay, so that reverses the way they rotate. Okay. It's basically a proper Castlevania game now. Well, I don't think there's any Castlevanias that had pre-rendered graphics. Ack. That was a good throw. Pirouette jump for style points, of course. Stupid toothbrush throwing honey bear. It's not throwing toothbrushes anymore, but little mini enemies. I don't see a point in really spinning those things. If I recall, this world also has, like, really bizarrely precise, like, 1 square thick platforms. Oh god. We're doing 3D environments. Take that, bug. With your obnoxious character, who aspired to be the next Bubsy of all things. Although it's really hard to tell where the hitboxes on these platforms begin and end. But I mean, that's what you get for being in gaming's puberty, where everything's just kind of weird and awkward. Oh, and we're in Sen's fortress. Nice. Okay. Yeah, you can climb these up. And I think there's something up here if you can. There we go. What was the point of that, though? Like, there's no room for that. Yes, where everything's wonderful and correct. Oh! Alright, well, at least we're getting a lay of the environment. That straight sort of vertical climb I don't exactly look forward to, though. Oh, snap. Okay, yep, this is what I remember about this. Oh, and those platforms are just as thin as they look. I think we gotta spin it the other way. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. We're good. We're good. We got this. No problem. Just one step at a time. One step at a time. And then we'll be up there. I wonder if there's a bonus for hanging around at this vertical climb for longer than you really need to. Because it looks like the steps keep going. Let's find out. Aha! You seem to keep going. Screw it, let's see how far this goes. It goes exactly this high. Well, that was a waste of time. And this makes me really want to play Dark Souls now. Okay, I'm not going to bother with that key, or the card. Aha, there you go, you stupid bear. Alright. Whoa! Okay. Okay, oil platforms. That's fine. That's okay. Okay. Gotta wait for... Whoa, these are a lot smaller. I dislike smaller platforms. It's already hard to figure out where they begin and end. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yep. We got this. We got this. No problem. There might be a bit of a problem, but we'll figure it out. We have a whole extra level between this and the boss. Oh! God. Ah! Hitboxes. Why hast thou forsaken me? Ah. Alright, that's fine. I've got 100 more tries. I don't want to use all of them, but they're there. You know, just in case. I think I saw a little box we could go into. In one of the lower paths from here. The little rotating cogs. I'm hoping that lets us skip that bit, because I don't want to do it. Like this. This is awkward. But at least they give you at least decent-sized platforms. But, you know, the other one, they have platforms half that size. With equally ambiguous hitboxes. Like I said, both Clockwork Knights kind of have a weird difficulty spike just at the end for relatively easy games. Good enough. Okay. So yeah, I think around here I thought I saw an extra thing. Whoa, okay. There. Oh! That's dickish. So what you have to do, you could turn the rotating platform the other way, and that would help, but either way, you kind of just have to poke at the box at a distance. Honestly, I'm not sure if that's a bigger jerk move than the smaller platforms, or which would be easier to go with at this point. Whoop. Okay, okay. That was luck, but I'll take it. I'll take lucky. Alright. I got this. No problem. No problem at all. Gonna go for the jump. Alright. Okay, so we are under those things. Alright, let's see what this happens. Oh, hey, rain effect, nice. You modified my emote, nice. I love my little octopus, she's awesome. Whoa. Punishing me for having fun and running super fast. You know what? I just like that I can actually run around out here and not have to worry about dying instantly. Alright. Okay. 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 Hey, that did help me skip that, but now we've got freaking oil platforms. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. If I hit anything, I'm gonna pretty much go down. So we gotta be, like, super dummy careful not to do exactly that. Oh. Why does Clockwork Knight have to have stupid final stages always? I shouldn't say always, I still haven't played the third game. I'll have to try that at some point. But, damn it. Okay. Okay. Alright. It was never released, but a prototype did surface on the internet. So it should be playable with my satiator at some point. Although it's prototyped, so, you know, how well it works is up for debate. I think it was called Pepperacio's Puzzle Penguins or something like that. Okay, so we're definitely going to use that box shortcut just because I don't want to climb that stupid tower. That seems like the sensible path to take. That nonsense after that, I'm a little worried about. Okay, 1, 2. Got a whole bunch of momentum I didn't want there. But we're good. Throwing straight up so we don't lose whatever's inside. Let's be careful because I know there's enemies out here now. I need coins. Enemies should be right around here. Haha. Whole bunch of coins and time. Just gotta play this smart and cautiously. If I can do that, I think I got this. I hope. Bear in mind, literally all the platforms are covered in oil. Because whoever designed this is an asshole. Whoa! Yep, that's fine. That's good. We're good. No problem. No problem. Oh. Please have health, please have health, please have health, please have health. Thank you. Whoa. Okay. Well, we didn't fall into a stupid extra pit. I don't like that this doesn't seem to lead to an exit. In fact, I'm kind of very nervous about what that means for me. Please take me to the end. Please? I'm asking politely. Okay, so it just warps us back here. That's a dick move, but we're not dead, so that's something. Let's go. Should have used that to hit him. Tried to. Didn't work. Alright. Alright. Go, go, go! Alright, alright, alright. Go! Whoop, whoop! Alright! Oh. That's a whole bunch of extra lives had I actually managed to get those knocked together. Did not. Don't care. Oh, don't care. Oh. Alright. Penultimate level. Let's go. I think this is penultimate level. I'm pretty sure the final level's after this. Alright, let's do it. Okie doke. I don't see a lot of point to this. Maybe they looked at that one chunk of Super Mario World where you fall and then you collect an orb at the bottom of the ghost ship and then it's over, and that's what they wanted to do. Oh no, they brought these guys back. I don't like those guys. I could have gotten lives off that. I don't care. I think this guy's sword does more damage than Pepper's, which is nice. It seems to pierce the guard of those things a little bit, which actually makes them kind of fightable. Go away, toy can clown thing. Alright. What's in the egg? Some health. Not super useful at this exact moment, but I'm not going to say no to it. Uh-oh, we got rockets in the background. I have no idea how I landed on that. I'm not going to argue with it, but it didn't make a lick of sense. Okay, okay. We're good. We're good. I guess we're jumping off here now. Sure. Over here. I'm really genuinely scared of just falling to my death right now. Because even if I don't fall to my death, it's gonna suck to have to get back up. And I'm an impatient person. So this nonsense isn't exactly stuff I like. Alright. Alright. Go! Don't know how that worked. Again, not gonna question it. Yep, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, yep. Alright. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Alright. Please tell me we're close to the end. This isn't as bad as the previous level. It's not as overtly dickish by design, I'll give it that much. Oh, and I think that was our last chance to get an extra life by spelling Clockwork. Alas, we'll just have to make do with the 103 we already have. Alright. I'm pretty sure this is it. You know, in the clock tower that every house has. Alright, let's go. Okie doke. Next. I like that these ones have, like, pencils. They're slightly less horrifically angry than the ones with knives and forks. Alright, that's a little terrifying. What part of the clock tower every house has is this exactly? Also climax. That's fine. Whoa! Almost got me there. But I think not, game. I don't know if you can destroy the hands, but they seem to be taking damage. Oh, there we go. That was easy. But we're not done yet. This thing comes out of nowhere for reasons. Okay. You'll notice that there's like a little Clockwork guy that was kind of the guy from the TV. Inside there. Spoilers. There might be a reason for that. Okay, that sucked. Music's quite good though. This is a good climactic theme. I don't know how I'm supposed to fight that. With any degree of safety, anyway. Like, I could throw myself at it and hope I don't die. But, in my experience, hope is not usually a good strategy for anything. There we go. Oh! Whoa, okay. That's a good trick. Oh, here we go. Whew. I do believe that's the end. It turns out the person responsible was a Clockwork Knight like us. In fact, I think it was Peperacho's father or grandfather or something. I can't quite remember, because I played the Japanese version. We didn't get all the cards. You unlock something if you do have all the cards, if I recall. But that's fine. I never even completed one set of them. I believe you get a proper ending if you have all the cards or something, but, you know, that was it for Clockwork Knight. We saved the princess by defeating the Clockwork Knight that kidnapped her. I think the reason for that was he wanted to see if we were chivalrous enough to actually be proper Clockwork Knights, I think. Again, I play the Japanese version, I don't know. But I hope you enjoyed another Sega Saturn day. I'm thinking next week, since it was brought up, maybe we'll do Sega Rally and test out my 3D controller and see how that works. Maybe. Although there's one or two other things I'd like to. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the stream to know when we go live, because we try and stream as often as possible. I know I've gotten really off my streaming schedule recently. I'm hoping to get back into streaming every other day this week, hopefully. Again, everything I own is kind of spread across multiple places, so getting a consistent stream up is a little tricky, but I'm doing my best to get back on top of that. You might also want to check out and subscribe to my YouTube channel, see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff. I should have a pirate game video up tomorrow, I'm thinking, so look forward to that. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is relive my love of the Sega Saturn, the greatest console to ever exist. But I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.